Hello and welcome to yet another video of the Door-to-Door Mastery Show, and this is going to be a questions asked and I answer session. Stav, take it away with the question.
Okay, this is from Daniel F. from Germany. Hey Paul, I do live in Germany and I was bored out of my mind, so I checked YouTube to find something that will help me to increase my door-to-door sales. Well, I got to say I love your videos. They make a lot of sense, even though I work from the German telecom and I don't sell security systems. Your videos make sense, and I will start to implement the thing I was able to get out of the free videos tomorrow as soon as I start working. I still do have a question. What is a good way to go if a customer tells you that he is happy with the product he owns with a different company right now? Keep doing these very good videos so I can be a better door-to-door sales guy. Can't wait to read your answer.
Awesome. Well, first of all, if you're looking for the answer to a problem, you're definitely going to seek the internet and browse for some information. And I'm so luckily and grateful that you actually came and found myself to ask such a question. But the number one thing is you shouldn't be looking for answers just because you're bored. In case maybe you might have just written that, in order to get extremely successful in something you want to accomplish, and I'm assuming it's door-to-door sales, first I want you to understand you got to engulf yourself. Literally get yourself like dug in and sunken into getting obsessed with success. So don't just look and research when you're bored. And I have a ton of information on my blog and of course in my videos. Make sure you dig yourself in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as much time as you can find to get the answer. Secondly, to your question, Cancer, and you're talking about competition. And first of all, I've also created a podcast on this, an episode number 47. So you can go to iTunes on the Door-to-Door Mastery Show, and I talk a lot about this on episode number 47. But if you're walking up to a customer's house, you're knocking on the door, and someone were to already have your competition. So the first thing you need to note is if you're knocking on that door and they have your competition, well, why? They must have gotten what it is they have, the product and service, and in this case, you're talking about telecom with that business, with that other company for a specific reason. You need to find out what are the certain things that they liked in regards to that company. Was it the quality of the audio on the phone? Was it the pricing they had? You got to dig in and find all the reasons why they liked it. Now, that's the first thing. Another thing I want to point out is nobody in their right mind, think about this yourself, will want to switch with another company if, number one, you're a stranger who showed up to the door. So we need to, number one, overcome that you being a stranger at the door, right? Think about it. Knock, knock, knock. I already have a product and service with one of your competitors. And you show up at my door, and so far, in that moment, you're a stranger. Why would I want to do business with some random stranger, okay? There's obviously, as I teach, many different ways to overcome that. So all these reasons I'm giving you that I'm going to give you in this video are definitely reasons that can be overcome. So yes, the first thing is you have that issue. Now the second thing is what I currently have right now, I mean, it gets me by. I mean, if it's telecom, let's just say you're dealing with, it gets me by. I pick up the phone, I dial, I like it. I may be telling you I'm 100% satisfied for the sole purpose of wanting you to be gone, right? Because think about this. Why would I want to do business with somebody, and perhaps there might be another reason? You could be doing something that may scam me. You may be setting me up for a longer term contract. You may be getting me into some product or service that might not work for me exactly how I want it. So even though I may not be completely happy with what I have, I'm going to tell you that. And that's just human behavior. We tell you that, and people, your potential customers will tell you that to try and get rid of you. Now, the reality is hundreds of thousands of people and door-to-door salespeople are switching people from company to company every single day. This is what happens. But the top people in the industry who do that, or the people who, clients who do decide to switch, they switch for a specific reason. And the number one reason is that door-to-door salesperson was able to build value in what they have to offer. So what I need you to do is I need you to really dig inside your products and services and figure out, this is the key here, how you're different, how your company, your product, your service are different. Now, it's true people will buy from you because they like and trust you. However, just getting that like and trust factor is definitely not enough. you're going to have to dig into how your products and services are different. Meaning, what can your products and service do different than what they currently have? So a whole big important factor in whether or not you're going to get a sale from somebody who has your competition is whether or not you're able to bring up how you're different. And does it make sense to your potential customer how you're different? Does it give them a reason to go through that whole sitting you down at their table, bringing you in their house, signing up the agreement? Does it go through? Does it settle inside their mind as, you know what? If I were to switch from the current company that I have and go to this person's, I can actually see myself benefiting. Now, don't necessarily just focus on price, because this is what 99% of the salespeople do. They say, well, how much are you paying? And the first thing, if, let's just say they're paying $79 a month and you're, around the same, less give or take $5, people, that's not a big enough reason for somebody to switch to save a couple bucks. And I'm talking the majority of people. See, when I teach salespeople, door-to-door salespeople, how to ultimately get sale after sale after sale, closing 1 in 5 to 1 in 10 homeowners, potential customers, your avatar, which I always talk about, closing that ratio. And how to do that is really understanding that you need to get them comfortable. You need to figure out how you're different. You got to present it to them in the proper way, and which is, by the way, all taught in my Master D2D program, MasterD2D.com program. So, having said that, that sums up this video. I want to thank you so much for reaching out to me, and I will also be keeping you posted, sending you an email, letting you know I even answered this in a video. Thanks for keeping the questions coming. If anybody does have any questions, please make sure to email me, pshak, that's PSHAK, @doortodoormastery.com.